Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Monday's Thought for the Day. I don't know about you, but I'm often touched by simple acts of kindness, and it can be the smallest thing, or the smallest gesture that will have a positive impact on me. Even a car driver giving way to me in traffic or lifting their hand to thank me for giving way to them can really uplift me, sometimes make my day, and that's such a simple thing, isn't it? And a friend of mine put this simple little poem on Facebook this week, and it may be simple, but it contains some profound thoughts about how we should live. And it goes like this: as the world fights to figure everything out, I'll be holding doors for strangers, letting people cut in front of me in traffic, saying good morning, keeping babies entertained in grocery lines, stopping to talk to someone who's lonely, being patient with the salesperson, smiling at passers-by. Why? Because I won't stand idly by and live in a world where love is invisible. Join me in showing kindness, understanding, and judging less. Be kind to a stranger. Give grace to friends who are having a bad day. Be forgiving of yourself today and every day. Be the change. Be the light. Start today and never stop. And it is those small things, isn't it? Sometimes a simple thank you means a lot, either by way of a card or a verbal expression of thanks. Either way, this free gift is precious to some. How many times have you heard the words thank you today? How often have you said them? How did you feel when someone said them to you, for holding open a door, for instance? A small thank you can go a long way. And a hug. Words can't describe what a good hug from a dear friend feels like. Who doesn't need a hug once in a while? Hugs are one of those things that we have an unlimited supply of, and yet sometimes we're hesitant to use them. What are we saving them for? They're meant to be given away. And when we don't retaliate, that's important. When Jesus was reviled, he had every right to speak up, but he didn't. He left vengeance to God. The Apostle Peter wrote, when he was reviled, he didn't revile in return. When he suffered, he didn't threaten, but continued to entrust himself to him who judges justly. If Jesus trusted the Father with this, how can what when we don't? We should. And Jesus was always ministering to the least of these, or those for whom most of society had disdain or had forgotten. And they were often on the fringe of society that sought Jesus out. They had nothing left. So in all humility they came to him as the least of these, and Jesus turned none away. And when we relate to those who are poor, the hungry, the imprisoned and the sick, and welcome the stranger, Jesus says, as you did it to one of the least of these, my brothers, you did it to me. So a hug, a thank you, not retaliating, and having got regard for those whom society has the least regard for, can make all the difference in the world. In many cases, all these ministries that are mentioned by Jesus are what the early church did. And hopefully they're what we're doing, even if only a small way, because small ways can make a big difference. And Peter Marshall, who was a Christian writer, it's a quote from him: small deeds done are better than great deeds planned. Well, hope to speak to you on Thursday. Look after yourselves. Take care and God bless. Bye bye.